We're in the 1990s, a time where you were faced with a tough decision on whether to play with your Game Boy or Tamagotchi while you watch Saturday morning cartoons. A commercial break eventually rolls around, and you hear a familiar, hypnotizing jingle. Yes, the Wonderball, a hollow milk chocolate sphere filled with the sweetest candy or the most exclusive toys. These were my favorite thing in the world, and one day, they just fell off the face of the earth. What's up, guys? I'm Zach, and in this second episode of Forgotten Eats, I want to find out what happened to the Wonderball. No, not Wonderwall, the Wonderball. Let's talk about how they disappeared for 3 years, only to come back as a slightly different product. Why was it discontinued in 2004? Was the Wonderball the reason behind someone choking to death? Join me as we bring clarity to these questions and many more surrounding the sad but true and really interesting story of the Nestle Wonderball. Okay, so the story goes, back in 1866, Henry Nestle created a life-saving food for infants made from cow's milk, sugar, and wheat flour. This invention supposedly helped save the life of a premature baby.
Add 2 spoonfuls of quick, just like this.
And Nestle's creation was soon named after him, Nestle. And then nearly 10 years later, this company brings milk chocolate to the market. Did anybody else know that Nestle was the co-creator of milk chocolate? It just blew my mind.
Wow.
And up until now, Nestle has really acquired and merged with so many different food and beverage companies like Kit Kat, Gerber, and even San Pellegrino. I honestly had no idea they were involved in other beverages besides Nesquik, so I thought that was pretty cool. Nestle's been doing this stuff forever, over 150 years, so it's no surprise how they're still a dominating force in the food and beverage industry. They're sold in over 130 countries across the world. So it's pretty cool to think that if it weren't for Nestle saving a baby's life and forming one of the most successful food and beverage companies in the world, we wouldn't have the Wonderball, which brings us to the 1990s. Sorry, I had to make a quick pit stop. The debut of the Magic Ball. So the Magic Ball was actually the first name given to the Wonderball during international testing phases. This was a sphere of milk chocolate, hollow by the way, filled with toys or candy. But as revolutionary as this idea was, the hype train wouldn't last forever. A ton of complaints from parents claiming that the Wonderball is nothing more than just a choking hazard for their children. There's actually been a rumor for the longest time that this product was responsible for the death of a child from choking, even though I couldn't seem to find one piece of evidence to support this claim. So why did Wonderball throw in the towel? Well, the FDA kind of made them. You can only receive so many reports of children choking on something before you say, hey, dude, this food is not safe.
Get off my grandmama's carpet!
The FDA laid the hammer down on this company, so Nestle pulled it back. But then they came back, well, sort of, under a different company named Frankfurt. And honestly, I've really only seen this version of the Wonderball in places like Party City, or if you want to buy it in bulk, Amazon. They really only seem to be marketing to that adult nostalgia type of niche. Not to sound dark, but I gotta be honest, I was really looking forward to reading some juicy headline as to why Wonderball went out of business out of nowhere. But all I found were just a bunch of people on eBay trying to sell their Wonderball toy collection. I actually remember finding a Togepi inside of a Wonderball before. I had it on a keychain for the longest time when I was a kid on my backpack. I don't know where it is, but I found a picture of it on someone's eBay listing, and I kinda went a little crazy. So yeah, as much as I wanted to go cold case files on the Wonderball, this is kind of an open and closed case. But you know what? I'm alright with that, because the legacy that the Wonderball will leave on our hearts and the minds of chocolate lovers everywhere will not soon be forgotten. So thanks for joining me on this journey through the history of not only Nestle, but one of my favorite products of all time, the Wonderball. See you guys in the next one.
What's in my Wonderball?
Toy Story. I got Lion King. Mine's Dalmatian.